the game, cause see the boxing voice.
Welcome back, gang, for the first time and hopefully many more to come. Don't forget to subscribe to the YouTube channel and click on the notifications right here, this little bell, so you can get those emails every time we go live.
Podcast is intended for mature audiences. The views and opinions expressed are those of the panelists and do not reflect in any way those of the podcast partners, sponsors, or affiliates. Enjoy.
ThaBoxingvoice.com.
You need that fear.
All I'm trying to do is make a stand for something that I truly believe is right. I truly believe is right. I'm the face of boxing. I'm the cash cow. I know my job. I know my situation. I don't want to fight.
Massive production.
But it's going to be very difficult for us.
ThaBoxingvoice.com.
Yo, welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to another breaking news edition of the Boxing Voice. I have some very, very intriguing news that came out earlier today. Sergey Kovalev and Callum Smith. Can this fight really happen? Will it happen? I got some details and some notes that I want to get into. Recently, last week, Joe Gallagher, Callum Smith trainer, had some interesting remarks that came out about who would be Callum Smith's next potential opponent. He brought up the belt holders at 168, the Gilberto Ramirez, the Caleb Plant. He even brought up David Benavidez as the champion in recess, and he brought up Dimitri Bivol, and he brought up he brought up I believe DeGale and Eubank. But one thing that really intrigued me was the fact that he brought up Sergey Kovalev. Sergey Kovalev campaigns at 175 and Callum Smith campaigns at 168. For all the listeners who don't know, who not really up on Callum Smith won the WBSS Silverweight tournament last year. He defeated George Groves in the finals to win the WBA belt, and he did it in spectacular fashion. He also winning the tournament, he got the Muhammad Ali trophy. He has been a prospect that people were very excited to see for a long time, and I'm glad he finally got a shot last year, and he proved everybody right. He looked spectacular against George Groves. He signed with Eddie Hearn and Matchroom, so there may be a little hiccup right there, because we know Kovalev fought on ESPN last, so we don't know if his promotional company Main Events is tied exclusively with ESPN, but we do know that the Alida Alvarez and Kovalev fight was on ESPN. So let me get to some quotes real quick from Kathy Duva. She is the promoter of Sergey Kovalev, and she said, Sergey Kovalev is now back on top of the division. He has never avoided fighting anyone. As far as we know and are concerned, the contenders should all line up, and he will take them one at a time. It's refreshing to see a young champion who is willing to challenge himself. She's talking about Callum Smith on the fact that he's moving up. I know that Sergey Kovalev respects that, and so do I. That's what boxing should be all about. Now, I got a quote from Joe Gallagher. They're the big fights we want, and even with Kovalev winning at the weekend, there's a possibility if no one wants to dance with us at super middleweight, then we'll move up and fight Kovalev. I think that will get everyone excited, but there's the type of fights we want for Callum. Now, moving up, man, and fighting Kovalev. Now, I'm not saying we all, but Callum Smith is a very big super middleweight, and some people think that he's very big for the division, and maybe he's weight draining himself to make 168. Now, moving up to 175, he will have the height advantage and reach advantage over Kovalev, but Kovalev has been at 175 for a long period of time. So with this being said, I mean, if this fight happens, I guarantee you that it will be a tremendous fight. I'm just excited to see where the fight will land. And Cappy Duva also said that if they can't get the Callum Smith fight, then they would look at fighters like Better Beef and also or what's the other guy's name that is champion? Dimitri Bivol, who's also signed with Main Event. So those are two possibilities for Kovalev. But for Callum Smith, I mean, he's kind of in no man's land. He's over at the zone 168. There's a possible Canelo fight if he chooses to move back up. But the champions are spread out. You got a champion on Top Rank. You got a champion on you got a title fight that's coming up between Anthony Durrell and Avini Yurdim for the WBC. And the other 168 belt is held by Caleb Plant at IBF. So everybody is on the other side of the table. So Callum Smith is going to be interesting to see how this all shakes out for him, because he's made no mistake about it that he wants the big fights and he wants the champion. So I'm just excited to see if this fight take place or where these two guys go from here. If you're listening right now on YouTube, go ahead and smash that thumbs up button. It helps with the visibility of the show. And if you want to go one step farther and support the Boxing Voice, since tax time is coming around, go ahead and head over to theboxingvoice.com/affiliate sponsors and click on that Amazon link. Bookmark that link, save that link, and do all your shopping through that link. So during tax season, think about us. Really, really think about us every time you go to Amazon. It costs you nothing, but we do get a little kickback every time you use that link, and we can start doing more things for the show, start doing more cam life, start doing more traveling, and start bringing you guys more content. Until then, I'm out. Yes, sir.
Yo, if you enjoyed the video, feel free to hit the like, subscribe, and share. As always, if you want to support us to the next level, head over to the patreon.com/ThaBoxingVoice. We have tons of exclusive from Border Wars, entitled betting shows. The list goes on and on and on. But in addition to that, if you guys have questions for fighters, trainers, and promoters, this is where you can submit them. We will run out, get these questions answered, and put it back on the show just for you guys. Appreciate it. Peace.